What's up, guys? Welcome to beautiful Colorado. Still covered in snow, as you guys can see. I would love to go snowboarding today, but it's Saturday and we just got dumped on, which means I would have never got a parking spot with only A Basin being open. So I took today off, but I still have a pretty special video for you guys. Alright, so for today's video, I want to talk to you guys about how to get sponsored, what it's like to be sponsored, and just sponsorships in general, like what they should be like, what they are like, things like that. Because I get a lot of questions in the comments. People are like, how do you get sponsored? Will you sponsor me? And all this stuff. And I can't really sponsor anybody right now. We're way too small. And being sponsored is a really cool thing because someone's asking you to share their product or be a part of what they have because they think you're really awesome. And the big reason why I want to talk about this is not only because I couldn't go snowboarding, but because I got one more sponsor to show you. As of right now, this is my last sponsor. We got all of these during the winter. Well, not all of them. We got a lot of them during the winter, and a couple of them are pretty new. And I wanted to share all the sponsors with you, but I didn't want to like drop them all at the same time. So I've kind of been spreading them out and sharing them occasionally, and then as like the product shows up. So we're really excited to talk about this last sponsor, and I really hope with this video I can help you guys who are out creating content, snowboarding, skate, whatever you're doing, acquire sponsors because it is huge. It's really cool. It gives you a lot of credit as a creator or a skater or a rider when you're like, hey, this is what I can do, but I'm also backed by this company to improve. So let me show you guys what my last sponsor is. Have you guys ever heard of the company called Spy? Spy is an optical company. They make sunglasses, they make goggles, they make all kinds of stuff. So this sponsorship is pretty cool because it's a really big company, like a really big company. A lot of my other sponsors, they're big. I mean, they're big companies, obviously, but they're not as well in the snowboard industry as Spy is. So this one is really cool. I'm really excited about Spy. At the same time, it's not a full sponsorship. It's what they call a grassroots sponsorship. So I use the website Hook It. I'm going to talk about them in a second. And posted all my stuff on Hook It. You have the option to apply for sponsors, and I applied to Spy, and they accepted me to be a sponsored rider for them, but in their grassroots program, which means I get 50% off of all of their gear that they sell, which is really cool. I mean, 50% off, that's crazy. At the same time, it's not a full sponsorship because I'm not getting free product. I'm getting heavily discounted product, which is cool. Because, I mean, goggles, 50% off, sunglasses, 50% off, that's all really cool. And then as I create and as I do cool things with their product, that's when I'll get maybe a better offer. Or as the YouTube channel grows, like, and as you guys keep supporting me, they might be like, let's give this guy a full sponsorship. So I'm really excited about that. Let's check out the pair of sunglasses I got, though. So these are the Discords. I got the white wall ones with the fire lens. They're really cool. I love chamois. That's a pretty cool chamois. Yeah, these are so wrapped up. I'm pretty excited. These things feel fantastic. Do they look sick? I don't know. I'll have to go check out a mirror. As of right now, they feel really awesome. I hope they look really awesome. I'm excited for my new sunglasses and my new sponsor, Spy. Boom. All right, guys. So let's jump into sponsors and like how to get sponsored. So no one's gonna sponsor you if you don't have something. You either have to have a skill. You have to have something that you're providing, maybe content, or you're winning competition. You have to be doing something. So, and in order to be doing something, you have to be working hard. You're not gonna get sponsored if you don't work hard. Whether that means like you're a killer snowboarder, like Torstein and Sean White, all those guys. Those guys are sponsored because they grind. They're killer snowboarders. They work so hard at their craft. I mean, anybody who's sponsored can tell you they worked so hard and that's how they got sponsored. No one just got sponsored for free because it's like, hey, you're a person, here's free stuff. Because these companies, they're giving you free stuff. It's really awesome. So after you're working hard and you're creating content and you finally have something, whether that's your ability, your YouTube channel, like what you have created with your hard work, this is how you get sponsors. So here's like, let's just go with the YouTube channel. So like, here's your YouTube channel, and you've been grinding for months. You've created this YouTube channel. You have a couple thousand subscribers. It's super awesome. Now, we need sponsors to keep growing, and to they share your content so you get new people, and then you help share their content with your thousands of subscribers, so they're making money because you're supporting them. And it's just it's a partnership. You're helping them grow while they help you grow, and you're just working together to accomplish a goal, which is to just be the best yous you can be. It's not about money. It's about how can Spy help me have a good time, or how can I help show people that Spy is helping me have a blast. So that's where the partnership comes into play. So now that you have your YouTube channel, you can do two things. You can wait. Just sit here and wait for a sponsor, and that really isn't gonna happen normally unless you're lucky. You got to be lucky if you're just gonna sit and wait. And so, believe it or not, I wasn't sitting and waiting, but we just had a company we never heard of reach out to us and went, "We want to sponsor you," and I was like, "This is fantastic. I mean, sure, like let me see your product. If I really like it, I'll support it. If I don't like it, I don't want to support something I don't like. I don't want to offer something to my fans that I don't really like." So I got the product, I tested it, and I was like, this stuff is awesome. I can't believe you guys reached out to me because you liked what I was doing. But yes, let's make a deal. And that sponsor was BEEBAD. This stuff is fantastic. I love the way it tastes. It's really awesome. It helps me it gives me a good pickup for when I want to go ride, or if I got to edit a video really late. It's basically Red Bull, but it's not Red Bull. It's fantastic. I love the logo. I love everything about BEEBAD. BEEBAD is fantastic, and I'm lucky. I got lucky with BEEBAD. This is my biggest sponsor. These guys are fantastic. We're doing a ton of stuff behind the scenes. I really can't wait to help these guys grow because they're new to the U.S., and at the same time, they're helping me grow. They're sharing my Instagram. They're sharing my YouTube channel. I'm super excited to see where I can go with BEEBAD. But even though I got lucky and BEEBAD was like, yeah, hey, like we want to sponsor you and like be one of our sponsor riders, I still worked hard. I still had, I think we were at like 40 something videos. I have to go back and look. We were making a ton of videos, and we were working hard, and we were making jokes about getting sponsored by Red Bull. And then a different energy company was like, hey, we like what you're doing. Your content is fantastic. We'd love to support you. And so that hard work got me my first sponsor. The next thing you can do is, I think I said there's two things, but there's actually three things you can do. So the next thing you can do though is you can ask for sponsorships. You can reach out to companies and say, will you sponsor me? But that's not the way to do it. You don't want to go, hey, you have a product that I like, sponsor me. And they'll be like, why? Like, why should I sponsor you? You have to show them what you have. So for example, let's go with another sponsor, Hill Glider. This is another one of my sponsors. It's a skateboard slash snowboard slash, it's a tool you bomb hills with, and you can carve it like a snowboard. This thing is so fun. I've only been able to use it a little bit because it's still snowing here in Colorado, and you gotta use it on grassy hills is what it's meant for. It's a really cool machine, super epic, but I reached out to them and I didn't say, hey, sponsor me, I am a snowboarder. Like that didn't work. The way I went about it is I said, I like your product, it's very interesting. I'd love to share it with my audience of so many people. I also make content daily. This is what it looks like, linked my channel, linked a couple of my better videos. I told them if they were interested, I'd love to work with them, help get their product out while they also share my channel and we get big together. And I thank them for my time. I always say thank you for your time, because they don't have to read your sponsorship emails. They don't have to look up your YouTube channel. They don't have to look into any of your stuff. But if you're polite enough, you're professional enough, and you have something to show them, then they're gonna look into you. Another sponsor I did this with was Speevo, the GoPro stick that spins back and forth. So Speevo's really cool because the pole's really sweet, but this company like made me work for the sponsorship essentially. I reached out to them and they're like, thanks for reaching out to us. We have an application essentially for people that want to be sponsored by Speevo. Please fill out our application and we'll look into your stuff. Which is really cool, like they even have that program. Like Speevo's really cool. They're a sponsorship program. They got some stuff figured out. I really like what they're doing. So with Speevo, I filled out the application. They liked all of my content because once again, I had something to show them and I presented it to them. And they liked the content. They liked what I had. And they're like, okay, I see us having a relationship here. And so now I got the Speevo sponsor. I don't want to go too in depth on this sponsor because I could talk about it for a while. But once again, I reached out to Speevo but I didn't just say, hey, sponsor me, I snowboard. Like that's not how that works. You gotta present them with something. Last way to get a sponsor, or these are like 3 main ways, is there's websites and apps out there that help you get sponsors, and that's how I got the Spy one. I'm gonna kind of like link right here. It's called Hook It. It is a website that you build a profile, you record how many days you've gone riding, you can share links that you're in, you tell them your competitions and like what you're like ending the competition with, whether you're third, first, all this stuff, and then you get points, and based off those points, like your Hook It score grows, and that makes you more appealing to companies to get sponsored. And so once again, you are working because you're recording everything you're doing, and you're putting it into this website, you're building a profile, and then they have an option that you can apply to places for a sponsorship, and then they'll look at your Hook It score, and based on how high it is, they get a little bit more interested in looking into your profile, then you're looking at your YouTube videos and all that kind of stuff. So Hook It was cool. I have a feeling that Hook It is designed to give people these mini sponsorships. It's not really out there to give massive, full Shaun White, sponsored by Burton sponsorships. I feel like those kind of sponsorships you get from like literally changing the game. But it's a great way to start. I'm using it to start off. That's why I got these cool sunglasses for the summer. I'm really excited for them. But every day I go ride and I make a video, I have to go on to Hook It and I'm recording it. And then I filled out a couple applications, like they got GoPro on there, all kinds of stuff. So those are how I got sponsored. Those are ways to get sponsored. Just remember, guys, first thing is you have to work hard. If you want to be sponsored, you have to work hard. Then you have to have something after working hard. Working hard will give you something, and when you have it, you have to present it. And you have to present it in a way that's appealing, that people want to jump in what you're doing as well, because you want to jump into what they're doing because they're doing something awesome. But you want them to want to jump into what you're doing because you're also doing something awesome. And when you take awesome and smush it together, you get super awesome. And then super awesome makes keep evolving. On all that note, guys, if you do want to get an Evolution t-shirt, long sleeve t-shirt, or a hoodie, we have white, black, red, blue. I don't even remember all the colors. So many colors for the Evolution shirt. That's going to be linked down below. Just click the link, get a shirt, support the channel. That's super awesome. Or if you guys don't want a shirt, we do have the Evolution stickers. Snowboarding one, skateboarding one. They're super sick. I love them so much. Also, guys, the What a Nice Guy sticker. All that's linked in the description down below. The crazy thing too is with the Evolution and everything like that, like in a way, like I'm sponsoring myself. I've created this brand, and when people purchase the product, that money then goes into the YouTube channel. Then I can get new camera equipment, all this other stuff. And so I didn't wait for other companies. I took the initiative as well. So I got all kinds of sponsors, which is super cool. But I also was like, I'm not gonna wait. I'm not gonna wait for a sponsor. I'm gonna take the initiative. I'm gonna get something that will support what I want to do and keep moving forward. And then when other companies show up to help me stay supported, I still have the one thing I can always fall back on. And that's my hard work. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you really liked it or you like my content, please hit that subscribe button. That's huge. We're trying to grow. We're trying to get bigger. We're trying to make more, bigger, better videos. So please hit that subscribe button. Turn on that notification bell. I've been posting a couple videos later in the day just because it's summer. My schedule's getting a little different. I'm spending a lot more time with my wife because she's been traveling and coming back, and we're just doing all this stuff. So it's been kind of a crazy road. Editing, that's the hardest part about everything. I mean, snowboarding 155 days is easy. Editing 155 videos, that's the hard part. So you'll hear a lot of vloggers say, you don't know this vlog life, and I didn't know it until I got in it. And it's a grind. It's a lot of hard work. So, and as always, guys, thanks for watching. Keep evolving, and we'll see you next time.